recording?
Yep.
Oh.
Right, I thought.
Hey girl, hey. Welcome back to another vlog. I'm sorry. It's starting off a little janky. Say hey guys. Hi. The gang's all here. We're headed to Home Depot because we're finally starting some renovations in the house, and part of that is changing out some of the ceiling fan fixtures. So I was gonna order them, but they actually asked me to start work sooner than they originally gave me. So I need to find some in store. So we came to Home Depot to see what we can find. So let's go. Alright y'all, so we're back in the air. Home Depot was a bust. We didn't find anything, as you guys saw. They didn't have anything that looked like I wanted it to look. So we're gonna go to Lowe's and see if we can find anything else. And then in the meantime, I'm gonna see. Girl, I did not place this order. Sorry. I'm trying to look and see if I place the order for these fans. Because one of the projects that they're doing, he said it'll take 3 days. So I'm trying to see if the ceiling fan would be here by the 3rd day. Okay, we got a couple options. We got a little action. Okay, we're still gonna go to Lowe's and see what we can find, and if we don't find anything, then I will order on Amazon and call it a day. Y'all think we're gonna have some luck at Home Depot? I mean at Lowe's?
I'm hopeful.
Jordan's hopeful. Shania's indifferent. Let's go see. All right, y'all, so we made it to Lowe's. So let's see if we have any luck. And like I said, if not, I did find some on Amazon that can be here by Saturday. They start the work Friday. It's gonna take 3 days. So he was saying they could install the fans and the lights on the last day if they need to. So Saturday will work because they'll install them on Sunday. So either way, we'll find something. Let's see if we have some luck. All right, y'all, so I can already just say I don't think I've ever been to Lowe's or Home Depot, but it looks like they have a little bit more of a selection here in Lowe's. I don't quite know yet if we're gonna find something, but it looks like we have more options. But let me cut the sound off because copyright. Alright y'all, so Lowe's was better, but it was still a bust. They did have a really nice fan that I was gonna get for outdoor. I thought it would be perfect, but I did like the length. Was it 60 inches?
I think it was.
Yeah, so I did realize the length that I want. And for y'all who might be asking, the people couldn't buy the fan. They offered to do all that, but I know what I wanted, so I said I'll get it. And y'all know when other people offer to get stuff for you or they get it, they put a premium on it, which is understandable because they're taking their time to go get things. And I can just pick it up myself or order it from Amazon or ask my daddy to get it, you know? So there's that. So yeah, I'm just getting it myself because I know what I want, and I don't feel like going back and forth with people about what I want. I want what I want, and that's just that. So yeah, so I'm gonna get in the car and order them on Amazon, and I can't wait to see progress in the house. Finally, it has been a long time coming, but we're thankful. It's hot out here, y'all. It is hot. 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 Anywho, so next we are going to go to, I'm starting a new series possibly on like my short form channel, so we're gonna go try to get that done. Say a prayer for me because I'm nervous. How do y'all think it's gonna go?
I think it's gonna be fine. Now I'm optimistic about that.
You wasn't optimistic about the fans?
No. Because I know how picky you are.
Am I picky? Jordan, am I picky?
Yes.
Okay, I'm
She
picky.
just knows what she likes.
I know what
That means picky.
I know what I like.
People just don't want to say it, but that's what that means.
I feel like that is a good skill to have.
Me mind my
Nonetheless,
business.
let's move on to phase 2. I'm hungry. We're gonna do a little bit of
too.
phase 2, and we're gonna get a little lunch. Okay, so pray for me.
It's gonna go great. I'm
nervous.
excited.
I am too.
Why?
So
I love those videos on TikTok.
we're just gonna.
I didn't tell him what it was. Y'all will see. If it goes well, you'll see it. What if it don't? I'll show, because I'll show that everything don't work out the way that we planned. So
And this is a good time to go with the time frame.
yeah. So I'm trying. I think I didn't tell y'all what I was doing. So I'm trying a new series on TikTok and Instagram, but specifically TikTok, where I style people in store. So like, I'm just gonna walk up to somebody and say, hey, you know, my name is Nita and I'm a fashion influencer, or I need to get my pitch together before we go in here, so we're gonna do that really quickly. But I'm gonna ask them if they'll let me style them in the store. So we're gonna try it and see how it goes. If it's a bust, I'll still share, because it's a part of the journey. We gotta try new things, and if it don't work out, then it don't work out. But we are hopeful. If nothing else, it should be fun or funny. So we'll see. I am so nervous, but anyhow, I'm trying to get my pitch together. So here's my pitch. Hi, my name is Nita. I'm a fashion influencer, and I'm going around just helping people pick out some pieces to, I don't know, what am I saying? I'm helping people.
Did you want to ask them? You had mentioned something. Did you want to ask them? Do you have an event coming up or anything? Or
I'm helping people boost. I want to boost their confidence. I want to tell them I'm trying to give them a boost of confidence, right? So how can I say that in a way that, like, I'm helping people pick out fashion pieces that help boost their confidence. I don't know. That don't sound good. What am I? What did you say? Whatever you said was good.
I told you to write it down. Hi, this is
I'm
Nita,
sitting in the car.
and I'm a fashion influencer. And how are you doing today? I was wondering if you would be interested in allowing me to pick out some styles for you, some fashion styles for you. Just, you know, to give your wardrobe a little boop boop.
All right, y'all, so we are back home. Target was a bust. We went in Target. I did ask these young ladies and they declined, which is totally fine. So we just really couldn't find anybody. People were either on the phone, or you could tell the people were obviously rushing. And I think a lot of it was probably the time of day. I think people were probably in there on their lunch break. Like, there was one lady I was gonna ask, but she had on scrubs and it kind of looked like, you know, like she was rushing and stuff like that. Or there were people like with their kids. And I also realized that I need a mic, because there was this one lady I was gonna ask, but her son was with her and he had a game and like some music was playing that was loud. So of course I couldn't get that music because of copyright. So anyway, today was a learning lesson. But let me tell y'all. All right, so we went to Blaze Pizza. You guys should have seen some footage of, you know, going to get some pizza because we hungry, you know, whatever. And so I was getting, you know, my little footage per usual. And so as I was getting, so I panned like the menu at first, and there's a little sign on the side that says fire up. And then I was going down to get this. And so in that, you know, the guy who was fixing our pizzas was in the frame a little bit. Now, mind you, it's not like I was filming him like this, but yes, I was, like, you know, getting my little B-roll. And he was like, oh, ma'am, I don't want to be on camera. I said, okay, cool. So I stopped recording. I deleted that footage because I didn't want to accidentally put him in it. I respect people's wishes. If they don't want to be on camera, totally fine. So I ended up deleting that footage, and then I went back. I panned the top, I stopped, and then I panned just like the little pizza things, because it's kind of like a Chipotle but for pizza, and then they cook the pizza right there. So at the time that I went back and got that footage, he had went to get something from the back, and there was no other like people, like workers up there. So, and I say that to say there was no way that anybody else could be in the footage. And I also intentionally did that just to make sure that in case any other employees didn't want to be on camera, you know, I wasn't going to put them on camera. So I panned that. I panned just this. And again, nobody else is out there. I think by that time, another person had came out to get Jordan or Shania's order. So again, they're at the end. And I literally started here. The person's here. I start the camera here. I pan it down and then I cut the camera off. I didn't get anything else because I didn't want to get him. And I didn't want to get any of the other workers just in case. So, and I, I just didn't want him to feel like I was still trying to get him and he asked not to be on camera. Boom. So I put my camera up. You know, I got that pan. He came back, they fixed the pieces and all of that. Mind you, this whole time my camera is put up. It's in my hand right here. I'm just watching him fix the pizza. We talking, okay. We pay for the pizza, whatever. We get something to drink, we sit down. So they fix the pizzas, we get our food, and once we got our food, I pull my camera back out. So at this point, again, to ensure that I did not get him or any of the other workers and the other patrons in the store, I put my camera on this side, on the left side of the table. Shania's here, I'm here, Jordan's beside me. So I put my camera here and I turned it this way because the only other thing that's behind us is like the window and there's nobody else over here. Because originally when I was putting my camera this way, I was like, well, I don't want him to feel like I'm getting him in the frame because you might could see this side where they fix pizzas. So I put the camera this way, I angle it towards us, we do our thing, we eating our pizza, we talking or whatever. I put my camera up, you know, I got my little B-roll, put the camera up, we finished. So mind you, my camera's been down at this point for what, a good 10-15 minutes. We're just talking, we done eating, we just sipping something to drink, minding our black owned business. The guy comes back over, hi, excuse me ladies, you know, I talked to corporate and I just wanted to, they don't feel, what did he say?
I just want to reiterate that no one wants to be on camera or something.
Yeah, I saw you guys getting footage and I just want to reiterate that none of us or the employees wants to be on camera. I said, sir, when you asked me to not record you, I said, okay, I respected your wishes. I said I deleted that footage and I didn't even record anyone else in here at that time. I said, also, when we sat down, I put my camera this way so nobody could even act like I was recording them because it's facing this way and the only thing that's behind us is windows and empty tables. The other patrons that were in there was only one other couple and they were to our left. So again, there was no way that anybody could think I was getting them because the camera's facing us and nobody is behind us at all. So I'm like, why did you need to come back over here and reiterate that? When you told me you didn't want to be on camera, I said, okay. I put the phone, you know, like it's not like I kept recording you or, you know, I'm still in here getting like, no, I wasn't getting anything outside of us. And then I panned the area with a pizza and I did it specifically when nobody was there because I didn't know, you know, how anyone else felt about being on camera. So I was okay, let me make sure I get this while nobody's around just to ensure that, you know, if anybody else feels that way, nobody else can say that, you know, I was getting on camera. Nothing is right here but cheese and lettuce and, you know, the stuff that you put on a pizza. Nobody's hands is in the footage. So, but again, it's like, you've seen, like at this time while you were fixing pizza, this man checked me out. This is the same guy who said he didn't want to be on camera. You checked me out. You saw my camera is literally in my hand, closed with my purse. I'm pulling, so it's not like you feel like I'm getting footage. You see that this camera is closed. And also the type of camera that I film with, like when the camera is not filming, the lens is inside, is closed. It don't even look like it's filming. The red thing is not, like you obviously see that I'm not filming any footage. Because if I am, my hand moving, my hand down here, like it don't even look like I'm filming anything. What? Sir, if you don't get the freak out my face, like, and I was just like, but at that moment, I was just looking like, what? Because like I said, at this time, the only other footage that I got, which was kind of lengthier, I got about 5 minutes of the, you know, the camera's up and me and Jordan were eating. This, like I said, at that point, the camera was up for about 10 minutes and then I put the camera up. We're talking about another 10 to 15 minutes later. So all of this time, even while the camera is out, if you felt like, oh, maybe you thought I'm getting some of your employees, why you didn't come over while the camera was out? You could have came over here. I was like, sir, look, it's just me and Jordan. Like, if that's your concern. But I'm like, you knew good and ding dang well when you asked me not to record you, I said okay. I put my camera down and I deleted the footage with you in it because I respect people's wishes. If you don't want to be on camera, I'm not gonna make you, and that's just rude. I'm not that type of person. But what you're not gonna do, why would you circle back 30 minutes later somehow, oh, we just want to reiterate because we saw you getting footage? Like, you see me in this camera over pizza. I was just so irritated and annoyed by that because why did you come back and reiterate when you see that I didn't have my camera out filming any of your employees or anyone else. So I was gonna go back to another Target location and try again, because like I said, the other lady said they didn't want to participate, which again is totally fine. So but I'm realizing why I need an external mic, because you couldn't hear me. So the footage that we got on my phone, even of me walking up speaking to them, you can't hear nothing that I'm saying. So yeah, so today it wasn't a complete bust. I feel like I still mustered up the courage to ask somebody. So I feel like I kind of got my, you know, my nerves out of the way. But that just really pissed me off, the guy at Blaze Pizza acting like I'm in here recording you and your employees. Anyway, I'm done. I'm gonna go woosah and order my fans for my house and call my nerve, because they really ran me hot. Between that, between that and a stupid comment somebody made about on our realistic what I wore this week video, somebody made a ridiculous comment about something my daughter said with my niece, and I'm just like, are you serious right now? Like, I just need to go woosah. People can be real silly. And it's literally just the other day I was telling a friend girl of mine, I was like, I don't know about vlogging. I don't know about sharing like my life, because people can be real silly. The comments that they make can be ridiculous. People can take one little thing and blow it way out of proportion. You saw 10 seconds of something and now all of a sudden you feel like you know what's going on in my house. Like, and, you know, people would say, oh, it comes with the territory and all of that. But no, like, don't speak on people's children at all. Like, they don't come with no territory. These are children. Especially in a situation like that where it was totally innocent. Anyway, we're not going to turn this into a rant. I'm just going to woosah, drink me some water because it's hot. And we'll reconvene later. In this week's episode of Prepare to Be Sick of Me. So I have a lot of things that I ordered off Amazon. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 big boxes of things that I ordered from Amazon, mostly for the office. And I ordered Jada's fandelier is in her room already, but these are things that are going in the office. And I think one of these are going in one of these is the bathroom storage.
Oh, maybe that, yeah.
I think that's probably this taller box, I think. So anyhow, we're gonna go ahead and unbox these while they're here, and I have a little help. And then I don't know if we're gonna do the office review in this video or the next video. We may go ahead and knock it out in this video because it's not gonna be too crazy. So yeah, so should I show them the current situation or no?
I say no. Make them wait.
Well, they said no, so currently just know that it's an empty space. But it's gonna be cute. The legs are not in there. Girl, shut up.
Unless they're inside.
Okay, there's a zipper here, so I'm assuming maybe the legs are in
Okay,
here.
maybe they're in there.
They better be.
Let's open it.
Girl, wait a minute. So I ordered a bench for Jada's room to go under the reading area, and it don't look like it came with legs. But I'm praying. There's a little zipper part here. And I'm praying that they're in this zipper because I know they ain't send me. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
That's a cute little storage area.
Well, let's get to building. Okay, so we're putting this together properly.
Funny.
It is funny. They put these legs on here wrong, y'all.
I don't do
Well, they were watching, so they should have stopped.
They should have said something. They said y'all should have stopped them.
They
No, that's not.
said
Oh,
something.
that's
I'm undoing it.
okay. But anyway, I said We know who not the Bobbianas of the bunch. I'm Bobette the Builder.
I don't really do a lot
She's
of
good
manual
Good at
labor.
stuff like this. It's not my main.
I'm good at it too. It's just not today.
It's easy to me. I don't know. So it should go out.
So this one's right.
Yeah, that one's right. This one goes this way. Yeah.
Out. Okay.
Out.
Okay. I'm getting
see?
it now.
Okay. So this way. So I'm
No,
gonna hold it right.
I knew it needed to go out, but I didn't know how to make it go out. Does
Is
that
that
make
right?
sense?
Because now it looks, no, wait. This way.
That's
this
in.
It's out. It goes out. How many people do it take to get?
We're all struggling. Look.
Just put one screw so I can make sure it stay the right way. And we gonna sit it down. Cause if ever in doubt, if we put it up, we'll know how it goes. You ain't gotta screw it in all the way.
It looks different from this one.
Okay, it does.
It looks different from this
Is this the one we just did?
That's what you just did.
Okay, so now I'm wrong, cause this is right, but that's wrong. All right, y'all. So it is now 4:18.
We did it.
And the legs are on properly. So this is going in Jada's room underneath her bookshelf. I'll show y'all because I need to show y'all her like chandelier once it gets, or her fandelier, which is what they call it when it gets put up. I hope it works and I hope it actually emits some type of air. Now Jada doesn't actually really sleep under the fan, which she doesn't have a fan in her room at all right now, but we live in Texas. So if you live in Texas, you need a ceiling fan, okay? Because it gets hot as I don't know what. So Jordan been caking on the phone. She over there yawning and carried on. I'm just jealous, that's all. She great, Leo. I'm just jealous, that's all.
Me too. Can't wait to hear about the date.
Okay, let me get some of these boxes together and I'll probably see y'all again tomorrow when they get started in the office on the wall. I'm so excited. Also, more home updates. Should I tell them about the other home updates or should I just wait? I'll just wait.
Make
okay,
them wait.
bye. Good morning, good morning. Hey girl, hey, happy Friday. So I'm in the office. We have moved everything out of the office so that the painters can come today and paint and do what they do. So I'm gonna give you guys just a little view of the office because I don't think I've ever shown you, but it's just a room. It's just a room. Just a room. That's the office. And we're also gonna change their light fixture as well. So yeah, here's the before. Good evening, you guys. It's much later in the day. I don't even know if I've showed you guys any of the office progress that they made on the wall today. I don't know if you guys are gonna see the final home updates in this video or another video, but either way, they're coming. So they made a lot of progress in the house today. It's much later in the evening. It is actually 9:11 and I'm getting ready to go meet my bestie came in town. My best friend that lives in Houston is here and I'm gonna go meet them at this little spot for dinner. I do not feel like putting on makeup and like getting dressed, but I want to go see my friend. I am exhausted. Like I have so much to do and so much coming up the next few weeks. It's like everything is happening at one time. It's like everybody either wants to have events at the same time or like it's like everybody just decided, oh, this is the time to like have stuff or want to hang out or whatever. And I am realizing the importance of like hanging out for me, like just having like fun time. Because I'm not gonna lie to y'all, when I have time to just like do nothing, I genuinely want to do nothing. I be wanting to do nothing. I don't want to go nowhere. I don't want to, you know, like get dressed. And I have to pull myself out of that sometimes because I've realized that that is necessary for my mental. Like I need to get out of the house and I need to, you know, have my social life and go hang out and all of that. But I be wanting to like chill on my couch. I am very much in my chill on my couch era. So, but anyhow, so I'm getting ready to go hang out with the bestie and her line sisters and yeah, so I'm just doing a really quick face. Lately, I've been really liking this Beauty Blender Bounce Skin Tint. They sent me this in PR. It is absolutely amazing. I really, really like it. I'm the shade Deep 2. They sent me Deep 2 and Deep 3. Deep 3 is nice. It's a little bit deeper. Deep 3 would be me like once I get a tan. So And I actually think I sent that out to one of you guys if you got that in your box, because I'm trying not to be a hoarder of products and like, you know, give them away or not to hoard them. So I did go ahead and put it in a giveaway box. I literally just swatched it on my hand and closed it. So if you got it, you should try it. It is amazing if you're looking for a skin tint. But yeah, so we're hanging out tonight. I'm going to brunch with another friend girl tomorrow. I actually went and hung out last night with another friend girl. Girl, I've been outside. Nita has been outside, okay? The streets are calling my name. No, I'm just joking. But no, I've been trying to be more intentional about like hanging out. I've been trying to be more intentional about hanging out. So your girl has been outside. Yeah, I called my baby today to check on her because she's with her grandparents. They picked her up from summer camp and she's staying over there for a few days. They hadn't seen her in a couple weeks, so they were like fiending. It's like her second home, if you didn't know. Like, Jada's the first grandbaby for, well, kind of, sort of, technically. And so that is like, she is their pride and joy. It's like if they have not seen her, they be like, hey, where's our child? I mean, they don't say that obviously, but they literally treat, like you would think that she was their child, the way they treat her and the way she has, like, Jada has had a room. Like when Jada was born, they bought their own car seat. They bought their own stroller. Like I remember when Jada was a baby, I used to pack like her baby bag and send over there and they would bring it back untouched. They was like, we don't need this. Like we had, like, and not in like a condescending way. It was like they was like, no, she need her own stuff over here. Cause they was like, you don't need to send nothing with her. Like we got our stuff. Like you could. And I am so thankful for our village. But baby, them grandparents, they be like, nah, we got what we need. Like they buy Jada, like she wears uniforms. So they bought her uniforms for when she spent a night over there. Like they're like, oh, you don't ever have to worry about, do she have what she need? They're going to make sure she has what she need for their house. They like, no, she needs her own over here, you know? So anyway, I called her. And she gonna tell me I'm calling her too much. First of all, I called you one time. And second of all, I did take cupcakes to her summer camp today. So not only did, of course, you know, I took her to summer camp this morning and I went back up there a little later, like for their around afternoon snack time to take cupcakes because Jada's birthday is next week and she won't be at summer camp. So I was like, oh, I'll just, you know, bring some cupcakes up there for her birthday since she, you know, Jada's a summer baby, so she's not in school. And also, you know, she's not having an actual party this year since I'm taking her on vacation. I don't know if I told you guys that we are going to Destin for Jada's birthday. My family, like my immediate family, my mom, my sister, my brother-in-law, their kids, which is my niece and nephew. You guys have seen my niece Casey. My nephew, y'all have not seen. He's 15. He don't want, you know, I mean, he too cool for me. I'm not cool enough for him anymore. So yeah, so we got a beach house and it's gonna be so much fun. So that's actually what we are doing for her birthday. I'm not having a party for her this year. That's what I said, but in my mind, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do a little something. I was actually gonna do something in the backyard, but it has been so hot. Also, the renovations in the house that were supposed to be done the week before her birthday are actually gonna be pushed another week. So I'm just so over it. On the one hand, I'm thankful to have the means to, you know, turn our house into a home in the way that I desire to do. But on the other hand, it's like the waiting game and the, you know, ordering things and back order or, you know, things getting shipped out and they're broken and, you know, just all of that when it comes to like decorating, and it can just be such a hassle. But first world problems, right? All right, makeup is done. So I got this milk setting spray actually by accident. I meant to get my milk primer and I picked this up. So I've been trying it out lately. Yesterday was my first day using it, so I don't have a full review yet. Whew. So I can report back my thoughts later. But yeah, this is the face. Let's put on some clothes and get out of here. I smell so good. I love Caress. Like the regular Caress, it smells so good. It's like a classic. All right, y'all, so I am all dressed. This is the final look. I don't have time to like take out in the to the mirror. So it's this dress that I got from Anthropologie last summer. I should have showed you guys this dress. It's one of my favorites. I love it because I don't have to wear a bra with it. Like, oh, praise the Lord. Y'all already know Kendra's got everything else. Hair, I'm putting my lip on in the car. I'm running late per usual, so I'm gonna go ahead and go, and I'll talk to y'all tomorrow.
Was all good till the love cave in, girl. I'll never fall for your type again, girl. Hey, thinking it was my fault. I was trying to give you all you need. Didn't see the blindfold. All them nights, all that time. Can't believe it was all just a game. You really took my heart for a drive. I remember when you were all in for us. I recall when you said you never loved someone like this. Telling me lies. You had someone else. Now you running back. It was all good till the love cave in, girl. I'll never fall for your type again, girl. I know that it's love takes over your mind. Yeah, won't get me this time. Lost trust in the dime. She's seen all the signs. I thought you were mine. I was blind. I remember when you were all in for us. I recall when you said you never loved someone like this. Telling me lies. You had someone else.
Hey, y'all. Hey. So I'm back home. It's about 5-ish, a little after 5, and y'all, I really want to take a nap, but I can't because I promised one of my other friends I was going to go with her to this event this evening, and I totally forgot about it. She asked me about this event like over a month ago, and I was like, yeah, girl, you know, and baby, when I tell you ain't bit mode, like, and it's not that I had no intentions on going. I should have put it in my calendar, and I didn't, because if you guys watch, or if you watch Meet the Perrys or Jackie Hill Perry, if you're familiar with her, we're going to the Glory Conference. So it started, she sent me, Preston, Jackie's husband, does him and another guy, or I think it's them. I don't know. Girl, Preston or somebody affiliated with him, they are doing a tour called Can We Talk, I think it's called. So that's what's going on tonight in Dallas. But I had asked her, like, since I wanted to go to the Glory Conference anyway, but at the time they didn't have a Dallas date. So I was like, what city do I want to go to? And then she announced they were doing Dallas. So I asked my friend girl, like, hey, you want to go to the Glory tour in Dallas? And she was like, oh yeah. And she was like, she wants to go to that. So it was like, cool. So I got the tickets to Glory. She got the tickets to the night. And so, but like I said, baby, I forgot all about this. So she texted me like, hey, I'm excited about tonight. You want to link for dinner? And I was like, hey, remind me what's going on tonight? Because, baby, I was looking forward to coming home and getting in my bed. I am sleepy. They had me out last night past my bedtime, honey. So I didn't go to bed till 3 a.m. And mind you, I did sleep in. Like, my body gets up naturally early anyway, even when I go to sleep late. So I got up and let the guys in as they're finishing up the office wall, and then I switched out the ceiling fans in the house and put another ceiling fan in Jada's room. So they did the ceiling fans today because I had to get them yesterday from Lamps Plus. I don't know if I told you that I went to Lamps Plus yesterday, left my vlogging camera. So I found some ceiling fans because the ones I ordered from Amazon I ordered too late and they won't be here in time. Anyhow, I don't know. I was just popping in to tell y'all that I'm tired, but we have another thing tonight that we're going to. So I'm going to put on another outfit because this event is at a church, and you know what I had on with the little bra showing? No. So I could have put on a tank under it, but I was like, well, I'll just, you know, put on a different outfit that's more, like I said, I don't think the dress I had on was not church appropriate if I put a cami underneath, but I was just like, let me just put on something else and call it a day. And you know, just kind of refresh because it's hot as heck outside. Also, I'm looking at the thing on the side. You can see here my makeup is looking crazy because I went to see my grandmother after we left brunch. I hadn't seen her in 2 weeks. Before I went out of town, I saw her, and my grandmother is now in a, I don't think I've ever just talked about my grandparents at all on here, but my paternal grandmother is in a nursing facility. My grandma is, I think, 92. She don't even remember how old she is. My grandma is in her 90s. You know, she's lived a very long life, and so she's now in a nursing facility because I can't remember if it's dementia or Alzheimer's, but whatever it is, it's gotten a little worse, and so she needs like around the clock care. Now, my grandma is still like, you know, up and about. So anyway, when we went to see her 2 weeks ago, my brother went with me and we went. And so like, you know, she was up and about, and like she has her equilibrium is off. So we like wheel her in a wheelchair around, but she's like, you know, up. And my grandmother also has never like not known who I was and stuff. Like there's certain things she doesn't remember, or like she'll ask about people who have gone to glory a long time ago, but it wasn't to the point where she never remembered me. And so today when I went to see her, she didn't know who I was, and that I was not prepared for that. Like I know that she has dementia, and like my grandfather, before he passed, my paternal grandfather has been gone. My grandpa passed like 15 years ago. It's been a good minute. I had just went to college. My papa passed, I think, in 2006 or 2007. I hadn't been too long, went to college, so a while. So my papa's been gone a good minute, and before he passed, he had dementia, and like he didn't remember who I was, but it was like, you know, like I guess I don't remember the first time that my papa didn't remember who I was, but that's also been 15 plus years ago that happened. So it's been a while since I've like experienced that. And so normally when I go see her, she's like, "Hey Nita, what's going on?" Like da da da, you know. She's so happy to see me. She's perked up and all of that. So when I went today, I'm like, "Hey, grandma." And she just looked at me, and I grabbed her hand, and I just kind of paused, you know, to give her a minute. And I said, "Do you know who I am?" And she's like, "Who are you?" And I said, "I'm your granddaughter." And she's like, "Oh, well, you look pretty." I said, "Well, thank you." My grandma is, anyway, she's hilarious. I said, "Well, grandma, you look pretty." She told me, "No, I just look old." I said, "You could be old and pretty. You look great." And I said, what I tell her? I said, "Let me see them pearly whites. Show me how you got my pawpaw." And she got the chuckling. So, but anyway, this visit was just, this was a hard one, because this is the first time that not only did she not know who I was, but of course, you know, I know what it's about. So I'm not like offended or anything like that. It's still just hard. You know, when your loved ones don't remember you, even though you know why they don't, it's just still hard the first time you experience them not remembering you. So there's that. But in addition to that, just in general, like, you know, just her speech and her demeanor, it just wasn't what I'm used to. And again, knowing and experiencing this before with my pawpaw, it's been so long that, you know, I'm just having to, you know, prepare my mind all over again. And I don't know, it was a rough visit today. So, but anyway, I made her chuckle. We talked, and, you know, I just asked her some stuff that I knew would make her laugh and make her smile. And that's what matters, you know. So there's that. I don't even know why I got on it. I think I was saying that to say like I was crying. So I was crying. Man, life is something. It's something. But anyway, it's a blessing that she has lived to see 92-ish, because like I said, I don't remember how old my granny is, and neither does she. I might have to look on her license and see. Well, my granny don't have a license anymore. They stopped letting my granny renew her license at least 5 years ago. I forget. I don't know if it's an age or what, but there's a certain time, like she went to renew her license and they told her no. So yeah. But anyway, if you have loved ones that are here and they are, you know, alive and well, make sure you spend time with them and check on them and love on them. I know before I left, she asked me, she said, "Can you hold me?" And so I just gave her a hug, and, you know, I just rubbed her shoulders and just kissed her. I told her I loved her. And, yeah, anyway, let me get myself together and get ready to go to this event tonight. All right, y'all, we are all dressed, so let's get into our outfit of the evening, because we already did an outfit of the day. Is the fit. So let's zoom in a little closer. All right, so this top is from Walmart. It goes with, I only got the top. It's a set. You can get the top and the shorts. I got it recently, so I'll link it. I just kind of tied it in a knot and tucked it under because I didn't want it to be like oversized. But I'm also not trying to show midriff because I think this event is at a church. I think. So, yeah. And if it is, then I'll just like tuck it in my shirt and finagle it the way I need to be, respectful. Wide leg pants are from Target. These are like a linen blend. And then I have on these little shoes from Express. I've had these for a few years, but they are super comfortable. Just has a little chunky heel and they're strappy in the top. So yeah, have that. And then popped on my YSL. My usual accessories, my favorite Kendra Scott earrings, this necklace from Zales. I've had this ring for many years. I don't know where it's from. And then Kendra Scott jewelry. So yeah. All right, so this is the look. I also touched up my face, so it is looking much better, praise the Lord. And yeah, so let me grab my phone and get on out the door to this event. I will let you guys know how it goes. I may get some footage, I may not, just depending on the vibes. And yeah, so we'll chat later.
He's a man. He's a man, right? Which struggles just like my struggles, and so yeah, I don't have those struggles anymore because I really just see them as struggle with porn. That's crazy. It was like I was shocked, and then when I became married, I had a really deep battle with porn addiction, probably for like 9 straight months. I just couldn't shake this thing. And then my wife, we made a podcast about it and everything. And so like, and one thing that the Lord kind of revealed to me was, because I grew up in just really toxic, super hyper masculine, male domineering culture, I saw my uncles womanize women. I saw my uncles take advantage of women. And from where I'm from, the more women that you can have under your belt says something about your masculinity. It gives you this identity, this false identity of